Welcome back, Panther fans. I'm David Brown here with Ryan Graham.
Hey, y'all.
Tim Thurber.
Hello.
And this is State of Atlanta.
Did I do that right, Ryan?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Overflows is your first time opening a beer?
Damn it.
Pause.
What's the worst part about actually losing beer or not having to clean up beer?
Well, I didn't have my laptop here, so you guys go on without me for a minute.
It's kind of like a normal episode now.
Hopefully it comes back with some mac and cheese.
That'd be great. Hey, so how's it going, Tim? How's your night going so far?
Good. I didn't spill beer this time, so that's a plus, right?
It's always a good time. It's always a good time.
How about you? How's your weekend?
It's good. No Georgia State football to watch. I did not watch the Georgia State basketball because I went down to the we tried to meet up. I went down to Mercedes-Benz to tailgate the SEC championship just to get out there and have one last little tailgate
for
the season. And by the time I made it home, the game was, I assumed the game was over. The conference championship game. I don't know about the basketball game. That would have been well over too. I have no idea. It was a hell of a Saturday.
For a while, it sounds like.
Yeah, I had to help a guy. I guess I probably could have gotten mugged or something, but I tried to help I tried to help a drunk guy home on MARTA. He could have been scamming me the entire time, but we got him home. The cops and I got him. Him home. So
community service. All right, I like it.
Yeah, so it was a good time. But nobody cares about that. We got our news on Sunday that we've been waiting for all season. What bowl game we're going to go to, and how excited are you for this one, guys?
I'm super excited.
Yeah, the guy that's going says that.
If you can easily go, you're super excited. If it's difficult to go, it's not as exciting.
So
yeah, but it's easier for me to go.
Yeah.
So Ryan, so you're going. You because your family doesn't do Christmas on Christmas. You got an extra little, so you actually have some flexibility despite having a kid to be able to make it a day trip, because it is a doable day trip.
That's what I'm gonna do. A day trip.
At 2:30 Eastern. Well, you get down there early enough to have a couple of drinks and then sober up during the game.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. But so it is doable. If the game was pretty much any other day of the week, it'd be a lot easier to do. It's just hard being on. I guess Christmas Eve would be hard as well, but it's just hard being on Christmas Day. So
I can
is
make
that
Christmas Eve work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can make that work. Christmas Day is just hard because that's like the day you spend with family. It's tough.
I know. My family, it's both. It's like you do your own private family things, like with my wife and my kids. That's our Christmas Eve. I make the big spread for dinner, and then Christmas Day is when you see the other family. You see the grandparents or what other families in town. So it's a 2-day event for me. So I was at the Falcons game on Sunday when we got the word about which game we were going to, and I'm sitting there next to my wife, and I'm pretty boozed up. She's not. And she's like, if you want to go, you can go. And I'm like, awesome.
What?
And then 30 minutes later, she's like, but I wish you would stay.
She was thinking that through, wait, what did I say?
What did I agree to? Well, originally she was like, if you can tell your mother that we won't be seeing her on Christmas Day, then I'm fine with it. I'm like, that is the easiest ask of all time. To not spend Christmas Day with my mom? Absolutely. To not spend Christmas Day with my own kids? Absolutely. I am a bad family guy.
Sounds like it.
I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way to go, but right now it's looking really difficult.
I was looking into it and hoping that really we made the Myrtle Beach Bowl, because the Myrtle Beach Bowl was my best shot at making a bowl game this year. Being on a Monday.
Pretty much any other bowl tie-in I was fine with. Just this one's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I could go to, any other game, and I wasn't gonna make it.
So what were you gonna say, Tim?
No, I was gonna say now it's trying to make sure Christmas Day festivities are planned around the bowl game, right?
Right, exactly. So my family was gonna come over to my house after the kids did their little gift stuff, and then I changed it up and I was like, oh, we'll go to my mom's house. Now I'm like, we're gonna drive the 45 minutes to Woodstock to pick up gifts and just turn around like, all right, got to go back home and watch the bowl game. Sorry, Mom, gotta go.
Football calls me.
Exactly. More important than you are. Love you, mean it.
Are you eating before or after the game? That's the big decision, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing my big spread on Christmas Eve night, so it's just leftovers from Christmas Day. It's no big deal there.
Wait, I don't know. Do leftovers from Christmas Day on Christmas Eve?
No. I make it on Christmas Eve, leftovers from Christmas Day. Get a big pizza dough, and you throw in all the turkey or the ham or the dressing, but whatever you have, you throw it on there, and you roll it up, and you make your own little hot pocket, massive hot pocket.
There's something wrong with you.
There are many things wrong with me. This is
just one.
I feel like this is barely scratching the surface, to be honest with you. Cover the whole thing in gravy. But so what do you think with the match of Ball State?
It's fine. Seems like we've got a good chance to win. I've seen us. We're picked to win everywhere I've seen it. So
the stats say we're going to win, right? At least
all the stats. There's all those stats, and then they gave me a percent, and I was like, cool, percent.
Yeah, but it's not like a big thing. It's like we're favored by 3 or 4 points, 3 or 4 percentage points in the odds. So yeah, we're
like 6%.
Whoa, yeah.
Come on.
So I think it's a winnable game as well. They're 6-6. They're last place in their division in the MAC, but it looks like the MAC is kind of one, at least this season, is kind of one-sided as far as divisions go, similar to how the Sun Belt is with East and West. But
they had some crazy amount of bowl eligible teams in the MAC. I think it was like 8 or something insane.
Yeah, Ball State being the last place in the West was bowl eligible. So they had every team in one division was bowl eligible, and then you had the other division that still had a couple that made it in.
Wait, that's not necessarily what that means. Because like Coastal could have gone and they would have been 3rd place or something. I don't know. Never mind. Don't let me do math on here.
I'm saying that the last Ball State last placed in the West. I think I added a lot of extra T's to those words. Ball State being last place in the West of the MAC was 6-6 and bowl eligible. So that means all West teams were bowl eligible. Yeah. So
I'm gonna go map out the crazy way that might not be true, but
okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
See you in about an hour.
I think it sounds like, based just off of social media, that there are going to be a number of people that try to make the game. So it should be a decent little contingent. It is an easy trip for being from Atlanta. Not so easy being from Ball
State, which it is neither a ball nor a state.
Apparently their fans are pretty cool when we played up there like 7-8 years ago or something.
What, is it Kentucky or Ohio or something?
It's in Mid-America.
Ball.
Mid-Atlantic.
It's in Ball, man.
Mid-America. That's what MAC is for it.
You said Ball.
It's in Western Mid-America. No, we've played them twice before. We played them up there and we beat them, and then they came down for the return trip the following season. And like we're so used to losing games in the Georgia Dome, and so we're like, all right, cool, we're gonna win this game. Indiana, thanks, Julian. Indiana, and we got our asses handed to us. I want to say,
yeah, I think that happened.
Trip. Yeah, but I did make great tailgating food. I did a series of meatballs.
That sounds fantastic. Let's do that.
Oh yeah. You do that. Oh yeah, if you're going, you make it happen, man.
That's actually what I'm worried about with the Christmas Day, is that like there's not gonna be any like food available. Like
Waffle House, man.
We gotta find a Waffle House to go to.
Well, they'll have concessions. They'll have concessions in the stand.
Yeah, maybe, but
as long as Panther Dining's not handling it, you should be fine there.
But I want to eat beforehand.
I made Tim choke on that one.
Concession stands will be closed for the game.
And I think it'd be fine. Just get your little gas station along the way, and then concessions while you're there.
Yeah,
Waffle House,
thanks. David. Right. I need you to plan my trip.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah, you just blindly follow what I say.
Just write down some stuff and I'll do it.
Get off at this exit. That exit will have absolutely nothing there.
I did Google things to do in Montgomery, and
Leave.
the first Google question was, "Is it worth visiting Montgomery?"
They're trying to talk you out of it immediately.
Yeah.
What is in Montgomery besides the Crampton Bowl?
Is the Crampton Bowl really there?
I know there's some civil rights museum that's there, I believe.
Yeah.
A zoo, a casino.
Oh, a casino. There you go.
You can
Go
eat
bet on
there,
the game.
Ryan. Yeah.
I could do whatever I want. It's true.
You should drive to the casino, bet on our game, then go to the game, go back to the casino to get your winnings,
That
and then
seems like
eat.
just a surefire way for us to lose.
All right.
All right, then bet against us.
That sounds like a surefire way for us to lose.
All right, then bet even money on both teams and just like I have to go back to get back to even.
We'll lose.
Perfect.
I can't gamble. I cannot gamble on stuff. We'll lose.
Yeah, I feel so. I don't like betting on my teams, even though Georgia State's so good at covering the spread so many times. I mean, historically been good about covering the spread. I never want to bet them. That'd be the worst thing. They talk about casino opening up in downtown Atlanta. That'd be like the best and worst thing for me ever. I fully support it, but man, I would spend so much time there. It would not be good. So I mean, is this a good bowl game? We'll finish up with it, but is it?
I mean, was there a bowl game that a good bowl game we were gonna go to? Like, I just don't. I don't think any of them are all that good. So, Cure. I think what?
I think Cure is the best one of the
yeah. I mean,
bunch
and
we could go
they're
to.
like on top of things. I get like professional communications from them still. I have not unsubscribed from their mailing list, and I mean their website looks good. Camellia Bowl, man. I went on there and I was like, what is this? And then I bought my tickets, and that was like super. What is this? I mean, it was like a web form that they built in the 90s. I mean, it was
GeoCities. There was like a little dancing guy. With his shovel, saying this page is under construction.
Yeah, my mouse actually changed into a little camellia as I was going, and it trailed. It had a trail. It was weird. It was so weird, man.
I think out of our options, Orlando is the better option as far as where a game could be played. Yeah. Other than that, there was talk of we knew that Old Dominion had locked up Myrtle Beach, and it was a matter of who they were going to play. I would not have mind playing Old Dominion at Myrtle Beach.
Like Myrtle Beach isn't bad, and the Boca Raton Bowl is not bad either.
I don't want to get my retinas burned out by the teal field, and Boca Raton's just a little too. I mean, I'm not going to drive to Boca Raton.
It's far.
I'd have to fly there.
Yeah, it's still a decent place, right?
Oh, well, do you think that we'll get any better bowl affiliations now that we have the new team members coming in the next year or two?
I sure hope so. Maybe there's some shuffling that happens. I don't like. Does Conference USA have a better selection of tie-ins?
That's what I would wonder if we couldn't pick up some of theirs, because I mean they just turned into hot shit.
Yeah, but I honestly don't.
Not in a good way, like Dookie, like warm Dookie.
To Tim's question, I don't even know if Conference USA really has better bowls. Probably do. You would assume they do, but without the ESPN affiliation and ESPN having the better buy on the bowls, I don't know. I would hope that we can get some better bowls. I mean, with more teams, we'll typically have more teams available. I don't know.
Brett McMurphy had us playing Missouri for a little while.
Oh yeah, somebody had us playing Maryland in the Bahamas, and I was like, I like that option a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I looked it up. They had the Bahamas Bowl, the Hawaii Bowl in certain years only, New Mexico Bowl, Independence Bowl.
I think that's a good one.
RNL carry the New Orleans Bowl.
I need cities. I don't need brands. I have no idea where.
I can't help you on that one.
Sponsors are.
Not too bad, I guess. I don't know. We could pick some of those up. The Bahamas Bowl, I think, didn't they have us in one of the projections being there?
Yeah, I guess David just said that.
Yeah, I can. This is when he was looking it up.
Oh, okay.
And I want to say Sun Belt was a rotational conference for that bowl as well.
I thought that was announced. I thought I remembered that.
Yeah, when it first got announced. And there was a great Reddit post about a guy that was at the Bahamas Bowl, and he's like, "This is either the worst or the best game I've ever been to in my life." Like, no one was even checking tickets. There's people were walking
You
in,
just wander in.
and like there was like no real security. Like he just like walked onto the field, not to the sidelines at the game. People just like selling food and shirts, like that didn't even work there, like in the concourses. It's a really funny read about what it is, and he's like live updating his Reddit post while he's there. It was pretty amusing. So I would have liked to have gone to it just to see
That'd been fun. Yeah.
that shit show. So, all right. Well, I guess that game will
cram
be
trotting. Huh?
We'll talk about it again next week because the game won't even have happened yet.
Woo! Maybe we'll have more stats and figures and predictions and things.
Sure
Hooray.
with that.
You do have to wonder though, is ESPN putting it on Christmas just to see what kind of viewership they get, to see if it's worth? Maybe.
Well, they'll get eyeballs on. They want TV eyeballs, and they'll get those. That's what they really care about. And yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because this is not the first year they put it on Christmas Day. It was on Christmas Day last year, but like the previous 6 or 7 years, however many years this one's been going on, they've had their attendance has been like in the 20,000s, whatever. I think the last couple of years was 15, 16,000, but last year, on Christmas Day, it dropped all the way down to 2,500 for attendance. Like it was 10% of what they've been getting.
Man.
And I know they want eyeballs. They want TV eyeballs, not butts and seats.
I feel like we were projected here in 2019, and then a last-second change sent us out to that awesome Arizona Bowl
against Wyoming.
Yeah.
They were like, Dan Ellington's injured. Who cares?
Yeah,
right.
And no one was going all the way to Arizona.
No, it was really expensive.
I can't believe you're putting this up on.
Oh my God, David!
There's a reason why I'm putting this up on screen. So Julian says he likes the New Orleans Bowl the most. Best city to visit on New Year's Eve, except for the fact that it's New Orleans and that place is an absolute shithole that sucks.
I believe I've already coined the term hot dookie.
Or termed the coin.
Warm dookie.
warm. Yeah, you were talking about something else. What were you calling warm dookie earlier? And you've now changed that to being New Orleans.
I said hot shit because you can say something's hot shit and that could be a good thing.
Sure.
But warm dookie, that's not good.
No, yeah. Well, it really
Conference USA. Conference USA is warm dookie.
Yeah, warm dookie.
Yeah, and getting warmer and dookier because that conference is actually even worse than it was before. Yeah, we can skip basketball and get back to that. Let's talk about the latest on the real. I mean, just keep it on football, I guess, because that's what everybody cares about.
Sure.
It sounds like the basketball teams are the basketball only teams are dropping out of the conference. I think today it's pretty much like a given that Little Rock's going to Ohio Valley. And we already heard reports that Arlington had been courted by Missouri Valley. So I think they're probably going to be, this may be our last year playing them.
Oh, no.
These two teams will never have the grace of playing inside of the new Convocation Center.
Oh, man. We should just invite them to play anyway.
Exhibition game?
Exhibition.
Yes.
See what you're missing out on by leaving the conference. So that's I guess that's part of the news is like it's also saying that the Conference USA teams, Southern Miss, Marshall, and Old Dominion should be announcing this week that they intend to play in the Sun Belt starting next season. So they were supposed to be 2023, now looking at 2022. So that's going to change up all of scheduling for football, basketball, and all the sports.
Yep, I mean that's a good thing though.
And JMU as well.
Right? Well,
what was that?
If they all make it in next year, it'll be balanced. But if JMU doesn't make it in, it'll be unbalanced.
Just for football, though.
Yeah,
I think that JMU makes it in, but it'll be a weird transitional time for them. So it will affect them more than it affects us. So they'll come in. We'll still play a conference schedule. It'll be a conference win, or it'll be an FBS win if we beat any Sun Belt team that beats them will be considered an FBS win, but they won't be eligible for the championship or bowl play, whatever. It looks like the spam bots found us again from last
the
week.
YouTube
What do we
bot.
got? Whoa. Man, they must know our schedule now, huh?
Exactly. I don't know if oh, look, I can block
Without
users.
clothing.
Oh, look at that. I blocked the user. Look at that.
Boom.
Oh, they're
Oh,
back.
They're back. No, you
It
didn't.
didn't work at all.
Now it's check, squirt, check instead of check, squirt, check.
That's code for our uniforms for the Camellia Bowl.
Oh boy.
I am not really super. I like the fact that Marshall and Southern Miss are joining the conference. I'm not really stoked on Old Dominion and James Madison, but like pulling a Band-Aid off, I would rather just get it over and done with, get them in there and see how it goes. I don't like the travel that goes for our division now, but whatever. Because Troy and South Alabama were closer drives than what Marshall or Old Dominion or James Madison are going to be for us.
Yeah,
so we've extended. We've extended our travel for divisional games. But
I'm gonna
whatever.
miss Troy State.
Yeah. Who?
Troy State.
That's Ryan's line.
Yeah, I don't know who, man. Who?
Yeah. I'm gonna miss him, right?
Yeah. I'm not. I don't. I will not. I will be like, there's something missing. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, the good news
Like
out
me.
of all of this is that we don't have to see the Louisiana schools that often anymore. We're playing them every single year now.
That's right.
And we're only going to get, and I guess it's the way it's lined up currently. We play both of them away in the same year. Now we'll only see, one away game, one home game, and out of the division, and out of the 7 schools over there, it's not going to be them, but every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Unless we move to a 9-game conference, should we move to a 9-game conference schedule like
No.
the big boys do?
No.
Why not?
No, we need to play out of conference.
This is a show where we talk about things, not just give one-word answers.
Yeah. Well, I was actually
Maybe.
when you cut me off, I was giving that. I was starting to give that.
I know, but I had my thought and I had to complete it to make me sound better than you.
And your thought. Yeah, okay. No, we need to be playing out of conference because we're like lowest man on the totem pole. So we have to play up. We have to play more teams out of conference.
No, it doesn't apply to this season or next season, but what if we just dropped playing FCS teams and we played 3 out of conference, like one or 2 P5, maybe a good P5, a bad P5, and a comparable G5 is our 3 out of conference games, and then played 9 conference
and then
games.
How many home games do we have?
I don't know, however math works.
Yeah, no. So that's the reason you do pay games.
True,
so that you can balance out your season tickets and have 6 home games.
Yeah, because obviously the big boys want to play that 7th home game, or not, whatever it is, 9th. Whatever it is, I can't do
the
math
best
right
thing
now.
they'll do for us is a 2-for-1, which is gonna always kind of screw up scheduling a little bit.
Right.
So it'd be alternate. You'd alternate how many you'd have 6 one year, 7 the next year.
What?
6 home games 1 year, 7 home games the following year. I figured out the math.
If you get 7 games, it's doing pretty well. I think Bama's done it.
I'm sure Bama does it. They only out of conference they only play away games on neutral sites, right?
That might be true. They might just pay everybody else to come play them in their house. I don't know.
Do you think that if Bama was, or if Tuscaloosa was further away from Vanderbilt, that Nick Saban would still play out of conference there, or not out of conference, but play away games there? He'd be like, "Screw it, we're not playing Vandy away anymore.
Just we're done." Like, what do you mean? Why would he do that?
I feel like the only reason why they even still play Vanderbilt at Vandy is because it's not that long of a drive. But if he had to go across the country to play Vanderbilt, he's like, just kick him out of the conference, or we'll take the forfeit to not play them because I don't feel like traveling.
I don't know about that. I don't think he'll take the forfeit.
Yeah, that was a dumb
He'll kick him out though. He definitely.
That's gonna be the next big shakeup is when, like, so the SEC is bloated with bringing in Texas and Oklahoma. Eventually, they're gonna be like, we're just gonna dissolve the SEC, create our own conference, and it's gonna leave out the Vandys and the Kentuckys out there.
They just create their own league.
Yeah, it'd probably their own entire league.
No more FBS, just whatever it is they form.
It's probably coming.
I don't doubt it. That there's just like another split coming from, like FBS, FCS for D1.
And they could do it just by choosing not to play certain teams. Like, all right, we're
P5 plays P5, G5. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're SOL.
They pull out of the conference. They just drop out of the SEC. They drop out of the conference. They start their own conference, and then as a conference, they choose to not play anybody else.
Yep.
And then that's a very easy way for them to do it and make gobs of money
yeah.
And then they'll have control of the college football playoff, and nobody else will make it into it. But
yeah.
Anywho, that's depressing. Let's talk about something less depressing.
Less of the dystopian future of NCAA football.
Yeah,
correct. Well, even in that point, though, it's like, all right, then they move on and they do their little minor league NFL thing, and we can finally have a chance to compete with the Vandies of the world,
right?
So basketball, not that much more exciting, but we did come off of a big win last night. I was there. I didn't see either one of you guys there.
I was invited after I was thoroughly drunk. And
do we need to have an intervention for you, Ryan? You're getting pretty drunk during the week now.
No, I'm good.
On the reg. It's like it's 7:00. Ryan's like, I'm too drunk to leave the house.
Well, I got back into the gin.
Back into it. You've been on the gin for the past like 3 months.
No. I gave it a rest for a little bit.
Did you get into the gifted gin?
Not yet. I had a whole bottle of something else, so yeah, I'm not there yet. But I did buy stuff to make a gimlet, and I made one the other day, and it was terrible. I did a really bad job. So there's work to be done there.
Okay. You're gonna have to make gimlets next fall for some game. You're gonna have to
maybe tailgate gimlets.
Maybe.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to work on our tailgate menu for next year. I'm already thinking. I live in the future, not the present. I'm already thinking about what we're going to do next fall for
tailgating 2022. Bowl game's not finished. Doesn't matter.
I have thought about already like doing episodes on like the end of the season wrap up, and I'm like, no, we still have a game left. Like in 2 weeks, we have a game left. We probably shouldn't do season wrap up yet.
Yeah, let's wait on that one. Let's let the team finish. Basketball. What do you want to
basketball?
How was it?
Well, last night was great as far as the score goes. So we had the game canceled against Tennessee State, which sucked. We played down in Mercer, and I did not watch any of the game, but we lost by 6. That sucks to play against those guys and lose. I can't talk about the game. I didn't watch it, so I got nothing there.
Yeah, but we lost pretty bad, right?
We lost by 6. I just said that. We lost by 6.
Terrible loss.
They beat Kennesaw State before us, and I think they're playing trash down south here.
Ooh, they're going to be the Georgia champs.
They beat Coastal Carolina too.
I was maybe
and they're playing Southern.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it was. I think it was Ben was saying they could go undefeated in the Sun Belt by having beaten Coastal and then beating trash down south. So I think I'm going to cough that one up till still being some problems with the COVID injuries. And the team not gelling,
and the regular injuries.
Hey, they said it. That was their terminology, not mine, man.
I'm pretty sure there was only one case of COVID, and the rest of it was contact tracing and an abundance of caution.
Injuries
and an abundance of caution.
I'm gonna cough that one up to that.
That dang contact tracing.
The contact tracing injury.
Did it? Yeah. Is that the name of the episode?
It is super painful.
Well, I certainly just wrote it down.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so we played Voorhees College, and honestly, so I know Ryan. I know you didn't watch it. Tim, you were watching it. You weren't there, but you were watching it, right? So the first half, when we always were in control. I think our lowest point differential was like 9 points, 10 points, or something. But the best in the first half was 13
Wait, we lost
points.
On purpose?
No, we didn't lose. We won. We're on to the next game, Ryan. Move on. Okay, we're on to last night.
All right.
But the team just looked sloppy all around. They came back in the second half. They nearly won by 30-plus points, but they just looked really, really sloppy. Like maybe they weren't giving it their all. Maybe they're still under their contact tracing injuries. I don't know.
It was clearly an exhibition game. that counts.
Well, that's how it was funny. I was talking to Craig and we were G-decking it before the game, and I was trying to look up Voorhees' record, and they don't even list. They have their schedule on their website, but they don't even list like their wins or losses. So I've got no idea what their record is going into the game. I couldn't find it anywhere after my 3-second search, but they list all non-NAIA games as exhibitions. So, like, they played us, it was listed as an exhibition game. They played Kennesaw State, listed as an exhibition game. So they just have exhibition games like littered throughout their regular schedule, which I thought was pretty amazing.
I honestly, I looked it up because I was like, well, maybe I can Uber or something. You had that good idea. And then I saw that it was Voorhees, and I was like, man, I should not go. It sounds dangerous. Jason Voorhees, It
wasn't. It was not being played on Friday the 13th, so you're good there.
Well, does he only come out on Friday the 13th? I know it's called that, but doesn't he come out all the time?
I don't know, but I don't know when it comes out.
Awkward.
I'm gonna go with
well, it's not always Jason Voorhees. Sometimes it's Mama Voorhees. So
what? Oh man, I don't know about all that.
That's the first movie, dude.
I don't know anything about that.
Spoiler alert for the first movie that came out.
No, man, I'm all about
5 years ago. No, that's not Jason's. Jason was the hockey mask. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Michael Myers.
Yeah. Oh, so you were making fun of me? You weren't even talking about the right thing?
No. When you said the mask, I was thinking of Michael Myers' mask. I wasn't thinking of Jason or Jason's mask. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was thinking about the wrong movie. Yes.
Yeah.
I was making fun of you, but in turn showing how stupid I am when it comes to horror movies.
Eat a dick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I'll try not to anymore, just in case.
I will not eat Richard Nixon. How dare you say that?
Whoa. I feel like we were lackadaisical in the game against Voorhees for the most part. I think part of it's the competition. We love playing up or down to competition.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, we struggled in the line, which I thought was improving, but we have work to do, and we have work. We gotta get some players back too, right, from injury.
Oh man,
Sosame
was not in the game, but he was sitting there right behind the bench, and he was just as enthusiastic and energetic as he is on the court. I cannot wait to get him back. We're at Mississippi State next week, which we get you, the two of you. We got to talk about when we're going to record this episode next week, because that game tips off at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So we either start around 10 o'clock on here, or we talk during the game, which probably is not a bad idea, but we can talk about that. Anyhow, Jalen Thomas looked off in the first half of the game last night. He looked frustrated to me. I probably didn't get to see it a lot on the TV, because now obviously the camera changes when they move court, but he was definitely slapping his hands and getting angry and frustrated with himself, which I think just probably added to his problems he had on the court. But came out in the second half and he played a lot better. He put up a lot of points in the early minutes of the second half. So maybe it was just getting chilled out or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't like that we were up 30 plus points and we let them get the last handful of points to only win by 29. I mean,
we had the scrubs in there.
Jeez.
We had the scrubs in. I was watching the end of the game. I was like, we haven't scored in a while. It feels like a couple of minutes, and it was almost 30 minutes without a score.
Yeah, I want to say the last 6 or 7 points came from Jason Voorhees College.
Jason Voorhees.
They get that. This is like the most low-hanging fruit joke to make about them.
It's Camp Crystal Lake.
Do you think they have like a pond on campus or something they call Camp Crystal Lake?
I mean, they better.
They have to.
Do they have like in the student centers, they sell like Crystal Light as like their beverage choice?
It's just like a rental. I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind.
Neither do we. It's okay.
Retention pond. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I was
retention pond.
Oh, come on. They're not in Statesboro.
No, that's a drainage ditch. That's different.
Let's not treat them like that. There's only one quote unquote school that needs to be treated that way, and it's the one that actually belongs to where it's true. So so it was probably a good time based off everything that happened with our with our, I have to look back at my notes because I forgot what I said. With our contact tracing injuries, it was probably a good time to play Jason Voorhees College.
Yeah.
Get another win under the belt.
Just have a shoot around, right?
Yeah, but we don't play again until next Tuesday, so a full week off. Mississippi State plays Colorado State on Sunday, I think, maybe Saturday or Sunday. So they have, not as rested legs for the game for us. They look, from numbers wise, they're kind of comparable. Like we lead in a couple of factors, they lead in a couple of factors. We're tied for a couple of factors, so it could be a close game, but I don't know. How do you feel about it, Tim?
I mean, anytime you're playing the SEC, you could get throttled. So,
yeah,
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we always pull some decent win out. Hopefully, this is it. Although, actually, you know what? I want to trade. Or does Tech even count as a quality win this year?
Yes.
For this team, it does. For a Georgia State team, it does always.
Look,
I want Tech.
As the non-basketball fan here, what I would care more about is beating Tech.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree. Especially doing this like little 3-game series we have. To be able to go 2-1 in that. Welcome
really
in the
need
new
them
Convocation Center.
I really want them to have like a in-state tournament in the Christmas time. I think it would be really well attended.
You should write a letter.
I like to let government officials like you handle all that government stuff.
No. You got to remember, Ryan is an aspiring government official.
Oh, dang! Shot down.
So far, he's a failed aspiring government official.
Yeah. It hurts.
He's gonna change his Twitter handle to Graham 3 Georgia because he can't live up to being 4. So.
Wow. Jeez. Save this for my roast, man.
Or maybe you increment the number as many times as you run for office and fail. Like at some point, you'll be Graham 37 Georgia.
Oh man! Right now, I'm just Graham 2 Georgia. Right?
Graham 2 Georgia. Which actually works well too. So.
Yeah.
I think before the season started, we were like, Mississippi State's a win we want to have, but we don't expect to win. Like it'd be great. We have the ability to do so, but we're not going to like go ahead and write that one down on the scorebook.
No.
But now after the season we've had up to this point, it seems a lot less energy as far as whether or not we're going to win this game.
I think we needed Sosame back to have some big man presence in the paint to be able to compete with the maybe SEC.
So I don't think he'll come back. I don't know any insider information about Sosame's injuries, but I don't think he comes back from Mississippi State. I could see him come back on Saturday against Toccoa Falls to kind of get his feet underneath him ahead of Georgia Tech. I think that would be a smart way to play it. But if he could come in there, that definitely could be a game changer for the Mississippi State game. I just don't know if we'll see him out there.
He's kind of like the glue that holds the team together. He brings the energy. I know you said he was on the bench with a lot of energy, but man, you want that energy in the game, not the bench.
Yeah. Watching him last year, like every single time, like he would always bring the guys together under the basket, and, like get them pumped up and let them know what's going on. Yeah, he's a leader for sure on the team. So hopefully we get him back and can run the SBC. Yeah, so all right.
Yeah, run SBC.
It's gonna be a tough conference, honestly. I mean, South Alabama's looking pretty good. Texas State's looking good. Arkansas State's looking good. So
yeah,
and we're not.
Yeah. We are looking.
We're looking like Georgia State.
No, that's not fair. We're just looking like a team that's definitely not gelling right now. Contact tracing injuries are severe. They cause mass problems with the team's cohesion.
Yeah.
But Toccoa Falls, man, that's exciting. We got to get them on the schedule every year.
Is that in Georgia?
Yeah.
It's in Toccoa Falls.
Well, no, Toccoa is a place in Georgia, but it also sounds like maybe someplace that would be in New York for some reason.
I'm going to go with it's Toccoa Falls here. I don't know.
Yeah, all right. That's cool. I mean, I just didn't know. I've never heard of Toccoa Falls. The university, the what?
College. One
Well,
thing I
like,
will,
what is it? Is it?
actually, you bring
College.
this up, and it's one thing that I noticed yesterday. So, Jason Voorhees College is in Denmark, South Carolina, and they have their own branded charter bus. Like it was the Voorhees Tigers bus with all their logos on it that was down there outside of the sports arena. So they have their own bus. We don't have our own bus.
No.
But they're probably more of a travel college where like that's all they do is just travel to every other game. Like they don't get a lot of home game. I don't know. I don't know how NAIA works.
Me neither. They just collect a bunch of money traveling, I guess.
It's
I did
Tacoma
see that.
Falls, Georgia, Ryan.
Wait,
you
Tacoma
know.
Falls is the name of the city?
Tacoma Falls College is in Tacoma Falls, Georgia.
But is it
Wait,
Tacoma?
isn't there a Tacoma?
I'm from Florida.
Yeah, just below
The falls.
Tacoma Falls is Tacoma.
Oh boy.
There is a Tacoma, Georgia. Wow, I'm learning.
Your geography. You only lived here how many years now? I mean, hell, I'm giving you shit. I've
Georgia
been lived here
history.
longer.
I opted out. I think Georgia history was something you could take in college at Georgia State, wasn't it? I opted out of that. I was like, nope, not interested.
Yeah, it was part of the U.S. history class. If you took U.S. history, it gave you credit for a Georgia history requirement they had. So
there you go. Now you know. And it's the Tacoma Falls Eagles. I don't know.
They're right outside of Tacoma. And they are right above Tacoma. Right above.
Like I said. Well,
I know you were right, but you were making that up.
Oh, of course. 90%.
You make up a lot. Yeah.
90% of what I say is made up because I don't know that much.
I know, but you were right. You made up the right information.
Oh no, this is gonna make us feel bad. Max says it's school for the blind. So we
it's not.
Are we making fun of people now? You guys been making fun of them the entire night. I was being respectful.
I said, where is Tacoma Falls? What do you mean?
Because you can't see it on a map because you're making fun of blind people.
Oh my Lord.
So hurtful or hateful. Julian says Georgia Tech is good so far. I agree, but I still think they're trash.
They may be good, but they're not as good as they need to be.
I mean, when the trash down south was good, they're still trash, right?
Yeah, they're always and forever trash.
Right,
so
exactly.
I don't have any more notes. Well, I got one last thing about Lafayette, but I don't really care about them. So
cool.
All right.
Yeah, F them.
Yep. So you guys want to go ahead on to last call and drink some more and talk shit about other schools for people with disabilities? Excellent. sounds like a great last call topic. Thank you everybody for listening. We're gonna head over to last call and talk a little bit more while we drink some more and watch Ryan pass out from making bad gimlets at his desk and spilling all over the place. Now. Gin and juice. All right. You can find Last Call on our Patreon page, patreon.com/State of Atlanta. It's free for everybody on Fridays, included, or you get it immediately if you're a Patreon member, as well as access to our private group chats, discounts on our merchandise, and our thanks for helping us pay for this stuff. So go check it out, patreon.com/State of Atlanta, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.